and welcome back to the English Playbook. I'm David.
And I'm Sarah. Today, we're taking you on a journey. Literally.
That's right, we're diving into train travel vocabulary and everything you need to know about buying tickets, boarding trains, and navigating stations like a pro.
Whether you're planning a European rail adventure or just want to improve your English for travel situations, this episode is packed with useful phrases and real-world language.
So grab your metaphorical tickets, folks, because we're about to depart.
And stick around because we've also got a business English bonus section that's perfect for professionals.
Let's get started. David, I have to say, I absolutely love traveling by train. There's something so romantic about it, you know?
I totally agree. It's such a different experience from flying. You get to see the countryside, small towns, the landscapes rolling by.
Exactly, and today we're going to help our listeners feel confident when they need to communicate in English at train stations.
Right. So let's start with the basics. Imagine you've just arrived at a train station. What's the first thing you need to do?
Well, you need to check the train schedule. That's the list showing when trains arrive and depart.
Perfect. And this is where you'll see important information like departure times, arrival times, and platform numbers.
Speaking of platforms, David, can you explain what a platform is for our listeners?
Absolutely. A platform is the designated area where you wait for your train and where you board it. Think of it as a raised concrete or stone area next to the tracks.
In airports, you look for terminals, but in train stations, you're looking for platforms.
Exactly. And the platform number is super important. You definitely don't want to miss your train because you're waiting at the wrong platform.
I've actually done that before, David. Not fun.
We've all been there. That's why it's so important to double check your ticket and the departure boards. Now, let's talk about different types of trains. Not all trains are the same.
That's right. First up, we have the express train. As the name suggests, it's fast.
Express trains usually make very few stops, which means you get to your destination much quicker.
For example, if you're traveling from Paris to Berlin on an express train, it won't stop at every little town along the way, maybe just a couple of major cities.
Then we have overnight trains. These are so practical, especially if you're on a budget.
True. You get on the train at night, sleep during the journey, and wake up at your destination in the morning.
You're basically saving money on a hotel room.
Now, if you're taking an overnight train, you'll want to book a sleeper. This is a special seat or compartment where you can actually lie down and sleep.
Some overnight trains have sleeper cars with actual beds in them, really comfortable for long journeys.
Exactly. In countries like India, China, or Vietnam, these sleeper cars are very common.
Now, what about tickets? Let's say you're at the ticket counter. What are your options?
Well, first, you need to decide if you want a one-way ticket or a round-trip ticket.
A one-way ticket means you're only traveling to your destination. You're not coming back on the train. Maybe you have a flight booked or someone picking you up.
Whereas a round-trip ticket, also called a return ticket in some countries, includes a journey there and back.
So if you live in New York and you're visiting Boston for the weekend, you'd probably want a round-trip ticket.
Perfect example.
Now, let's listen to a quick dialogue to see how this works in practice. I'll play the traveler, and you be the ticket agent.
Sounds good.
Okay, so that was a typical conversation at a train station ticket counter.
Now let's break down some key phrases from that dialogue.
First one, how long does it take to get there?
This is such a useful question structure. How long does it take to plus a verb?
Right. You could ask, how long does it take to bake a pizza? Or how long does it take to learn Spanish?
Well, that second one depends on how much you practice.
Exactly. But seriously, this structure is used when you want to know the amount of time something requires.
Now, here's a common mistake. Some learners say, how many hours to Beijing or how much time to the airport?
Yes, but in English, we use the full structure. How long does it take to get to Beijing?
Perfect. Now, another important phrase, on the dot.
When the agent said, your train leaves from platform number 9 at 9 on the dot, what does that mean?
It means exactly at 9 o'clock. Not 9:01, not 9:05, right on time.
The phrase on the dot emphasizes punctuality. It's telling you be there on time or you'll miss it.
You could say to a friend, let's meet at 6 on the dot. Don't be late.
Perfect example. I actually think this phrase comes from old clocks. When the hand is exactly on the 12, it's on the dot.
That makes sense. Now, what about the dining car?
A dining car is the part of the train where you can eat meals.
Think of it like a restaurant on wheels.
Exactly. Just like you have a dining room in your house, you have a dining car on the train.
It's usually located toward the front or back of the train, and you can walk there from your seat.
Some high-speed trains have really nice dining cars with actual menus.
Exactly. In countries like India, China, or Vietnam, these sleeper cars are very common.
Now let's talk about what happens once you're at the train station.
First things first, you need to find your way around. Train stations can be huge and confusing.
That's why there are lots of signs everywhere for ticket counters, waiting areas, restrooms, and exits.
If you're lost, look for the information desk. The workers there can answer your questions.
Many people now buy tickets online before arriving at the station, which is super convenient.
Right, you get a digital ticket on your phone and you just scan it when you enter the platform.
But if you prefer, you can still buy tickets at the ticket counter or from a ticket machine.
At the ticket counter, you talk to a staff member who helps you choose the right ticket.
And at the ticket machine, you select your destination, date, time, and class on a screen.
Quick tip, ticket machines usually accept cash, credit cards, or debit cards.
Once you have your ticket, check the details carefully: date, time, destination, and platform number.
And some tickets have a barcode or QR code that needs to be scanned before entering the platform.
If there's a mistake on your ticket, fix it before boarding. Trust me, you don't want to deal with that on the train.
So true. Now, after buying your ticket, you'll need to wait for your train.
Most stations have waiting areas with benches or seats.
Larger stations might have special waiting rooms for people with first-class tickets or passengers traveling long distances.
In cold weather, indoor waiting areas help passengers stay warm. In hot weather, air-conditioned waiting rooms make the wait more comfortable.
While you're waiting, keep checking the electronic boards that show train information.
These boards update regularly, so you'll know if there's a delay or a platform change.
Train stations also make announcements over loudspeakers to inform passengers about train arrivals and departures.
If you don't understand an announcement, don't panic, just check the board or ask a staff member.
All right, now it's time to board. This is an exciting moment.
But it can also be stressful if you don't know what to do.
Before heading to the platform, check your ticket one more time for the train number, departure time, and assigned seat.
Many stations have automated ticket gates where you scan your ticket before entering the platform area.
Once you're on the platform, you need to find the correct spot to wait. Some stations have signs showing where each train car will stop.
When the train arrives, wait for passengers to exit first. It's polite.
Then you can board. If you have a reserved seat, find your car number and seat number.
If there are no assigned seats, find an available spot quickly.
Now, luggage. This is important. Small bags go in the overhead racks above your seat.
Larger suitcases should go in designated luggage areas, usually near the doors.
And here's a safety tip. Keep valuables like your wallet, passport, and phone in a personal bag that stays with you.
Trains can get crowded, and unfortunately, theft can happen.
Once you're seated and your luggage is stored, you can relax. Take out a book, put on headphones, or just enjoy the view.
So you're on the train now. What can you expect during the journey?
Well, a conductor or ticket inspector will probably come through to check tickets.
Make sure you have your ticket ready, either the paper version or your phone with the digital ticket.
Some conductors scan QR codes, so make sure your phone has enough battery.
Many long-distance trains have a dining car where you can buy food and drinks.
Some trains also have food carts that come through the carriages, selling snacks, coffee, and sandwiches.
If you're on a high-speed or luxury train, you might have Wi-Fi and power outlets at your seat.
That's perfect for working, browsing the internet, or watching movies during the journey.
And of course, most trains have restrooms, especially on long-distance routes.
Now, here's an important etiquette note. Be considerate of other passengers.
Keep your voice down, especially on quiet cars.
Some trains have designated quiet cars where talking and phone calls are not allowed.
If you need to make a phone call, move to an area near the doors or between cars.
And please don't bring strong-smelling food. Your fellow passengers will appreciate it.
Yes, I once sat next to someone eating really smelly fish on a train. Not fun.
Oh no, see, this is why we need to talk about train etiquette.
As the train moves, passengers can look out the window and enjoy the view.
Some train routes pass through beautiful landscapes, mountains, rivers, small villages.
For many travelers, watching the scenery is one of the best parts of train travel.
It's so relaxing, much better than staring at clouds from an airplane window.
Now, let's switch gears a bit. We're going to talk about some business English related to purchasing and negotiations.
This is great for intermediate and advanced learners who work in business or want to improve their professional English.
Let's start with the word vendor. A vendor is someone or a company that sells things.
You might have a door vendor, a food vendor, or a technology vendor.
The verb is to vend, like a vending machine where you buy sodas.
If a vendor goes out of business, you need to find a suitable replacement.
Suitable means appropriate or fitting for your needs.
A replacement is something that takes the place of something else.
So a suitable replacement is not just any replacement, it's one that has the qualities you need.
In business, companies often work with suppliers. This is similar to a vendor. It's a company that provides you with products or materials.
For example, if you run a clothing store, you need a supplier to provide you with the clothes you sell.
IBM is one of the biggest computer suppliers in the world.
Now, when you make a business agreement, you draft a contract.
To draft means to prepare or write something formal, like a contract or a business plan.
You don't say write a contract, you say draft a contract.
Here's a useful phrase, rest assured.
This means don't worry or you can trust me.
For example, rest assured that we will deliver on time.
Another great phrase, you can count on us.
To count on someone means to depend on them or trust them to do what they promised.
You can count on me to be there means I will definitely be there.
And here's one more, for the long run.
This means for a long period of time.
We're here for the long run means we're not going anywhere. We'll be here for a long time.
Let's hear these in context. Sarah, imagine you're a purchasing manager meeting with a vendor.
Okay, as purchasing manager. Michael, one of our vendors is going out of business. I need to find a suitable replacement.
As vendor, well, rest assured that you can count on us. We're here for the long run.
As purchasing manager, that's good to hear. Let's draft a contract and discuss terms.
Perfect. These phrases are super useful in business meetings, negotiations, and professional emails.
One more phrase, jump on the bandwagon.
This means to start doing what everyone else is doing.
For example, I'm glad your company has finally jumped on the bandwagon and started using sustainable materials.
It can be positive or slightly negative depending on the context.
If everyone is doing something smart, jumping on the bandwagon is good.
But if it means you're just following trains without thinking, it might be less positive.
Before we wrap up, let's give our listeners some practical tips for train travel.
Number 1, always arrive at the station at least 30 minutes before departure.
Yes, this gives you time to find your platform, use the restroom, or grab a snack.
Number 2, keep your ticket safe and accessible.
You'll need to show it multiple times when entering the platform, on the train, and sometimes when exiting.
Number 3, watch your belongings.
Train stations can be crowded and it's easy to lose something or have it stolen.
Keep valuables close to you and don't leave bags unattended.
Number 4, learn a few key phrases in the local language.
Even just, where is platform 5 or thank you can be really helpful.
Number 5, check for delays or changes before your journey.
Many train companies have apps or websites with real-time updates.
Download the app before you travel. It's super helpful.
Number 6, bring entertainment and snacks.
Long train journeys can be boring without something to do.
A book, music, podcasts like the English Playbook, or downloaded movies are great options.
And while trains often have food available, it can be expensive.
Bringing your own snacks can save you money.
Number 7, be flexible and patient.
Delays happen. Platforms change. Things go wrong sometimes.
Don't stress. Part of the adventure of train travel is learning to go with the flow.
Great tips, Sarah.
Sarah, do you have any memorable train travel experiences?
Oh, yes. I once took a train from Prague to Vienna, and I met this elderly couple who shared their homemade sandwiches with me.
That's so sweet.
It was. We couldn't speak each other's languages very well, but we communicated through gestures and smiles. That's one of the beautiful things about train travel.
I love that. I once took an overnight train through Vietnam, and I woke up to the most stunning sunrise over rice fields.
That sounds amazing.
It was magical. Train travel really lets you experience a country in a way that flying just doesn't.
Absolutely. You see the landscapes, the small towns, the way of life.
And you meet interesting people along the way.
So, listeners, we'd love to hear your train travel stories.
Have you taken a memorable train journey? Did you use your English at a train station?
Leave a comment and share your experiences with us.
Well, David, I think we've covered just about everything.
We've talked about train types, tickets, platforms, dining cars, business English, and practical tips.
Remember, folks, traveling by train is a wonderful way to see a country and practice your English.
Don't be afraid to ask questions, talk to locals, and make mistakes. That's how you learn.
And if you found this episode helpful, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the English Playbook, and share this with anyone learning English.
We release new episodes every week with practical English lessons just like this one.
Thanks so much for listening, everyone.
Until next time, keep learning, keep practicing, and keep playing with English.
Goodbye.